Hello guys, the editorial of October 6th, Friday. So yesterday I couldn't do it, so I'll do that today, and October 7th also I'll come after this, and both has very less articles, so it will be done in detail. And hope you have already seen the Israel video. War is started, and it is like since years it is going on, since decades it's going on, and this time it is escalated to that height that they have openly told it's not any minor operation, it is going to be major war, and both sides are going to have civilian as well as infrastructure losses. The world is going to lose, India is going to lose in particular for many infrastructural projects. Many things are there, I explained already. Please watch that video, it is there on our YouTube now. Okay. And in today's editorial, there is very interesting thing, science topic GS3, what are quantum dots, and a very high chance that a mains question will come, or a prelims question also will come. And another is about our packaged food and junk food and all. So two articles are very important. I'll show you, because it leads to problems like obesity and other things and all, which maybe we also, maybe even if we look normal by size, proportion, everything, height, weight and all, sometimes you will be in the obese category without even you knowing. Okay, or maybe you are in the type 2 diabetes category, where slowly you are going to get diabetes in the coming years, like in the 30s and 40s of your age you will be diabetic. So that kind of detailing we'll discuss in the form of two articles. I'll show you which are the articles which we are discussing. One is this GS3 related, that is the second one in the bigger section, that is this diabetes article. Okay, this one is simply unity and things and all, which author in his perspective is telling something. Exam point of view, there is nothing here. You know, Bihar caste census happened, so the BJP versus the INDI alliance, their related politics, it's mentioned here. And here the chemistry Nobel Prize. Okay, physics Nobel Prize, I already told you, Nobel Prize, which is in an atom there is this protons and neutrons in the nucleus, and then there is electrons which is going around very fast, so it's very difficult to study the electrons. So they developed a tool, the scientist, to understand or study the pattern of electrons, and that will help you in very like lot of field like biochemistry and many other things. That is the physics. This time in chemistry also it is something related to these atoms and molecules and their movement and their density and all. So the article has nothing much, but through pictures I'll correctly explain you what they are trying to tell, and that is where quantum dot concept will come. Okay, so that we'll discuss. Other side, it is this science award, Indian awards. So India, you know, we have this SSB award. Okay, if you don't know full form, just Google SSB science award. It's a person's name. Okay, so that person's name, we give science awards every time. So they are in interview format. Some people are debating and discussing. Already when the awards were given this time, we had already discussed this in detail in another editorial. So still you should Google and find out what is SSB, and try to find out in which of my editorial I've explained it in detail. Okay. So that is today's agenda. And 2024 aspirants, you don't have much time. Okay, it is like 230 days I think left for the exam. May 26th is your prelims, and I have made a timetable which will be starting this October 17th. Today is already October 7th, so 10 days are left. So if you enroll to this, you will have a proper design, like how to study, meaning optionals and all you have to forget now. You cannot, I'm telling people who are starting from scratch. Okay, you have already done some preparation, means continue the way you are doing. Okay, but others who did not start anything still want to give an attempt in 2024. It can be a trial attempt before your 25 attempt, or it can be something like it's your last attempt and you have no other option. So 222 days, how will you finish your syllabus? Okay, prelims and mains. We have made an integrated timetable. 1 hour launch video is there. Please watch that. If you don't have that link, come and ask me in my WhatsApp. I'll give you the link, and you should enroll if you are very serious about this exam. Okay, because that timetable will help you clear. We'll give you 100 plus prelims test PDF, which will be question answer format. Your complete syllabus will get completed if you study that for 222 days. Okay, and in between mains also 25 days of mains test will be there, and you will write that also. I'll evaluate. So mains has evaluation, prelims is self-study, and it will help you clear the exam. Okay, or if you are giving 2025, a very big 2-year timetable, 575-day timetable is already designed, and that's also starting this month end, October 28th it will start. So very serious aspirant for 2 years, you should join that. The pricing of both the packages are same, almost same. Okay, there's no much difference, only because number of tests will be varying little bit. That little bit price difference will be there, else I have kept it the same only. And in my WhatsApp, you have to come and ask for the details which you need, or if you need only current affair, then that also separate individual and the combo packs are there. So don't delay. Okay, the WhatsApp number which is given on screen, please contact me today itself, now itself, and then try to enroll. Okay, quickly try to enroll. So now the first article, okay, that is this junk food. Junk food, if you see, we all consume, okay, on a daily basis. Many things which you think it is not junk, that is also junk. Let it be your daily like noodles or Maggi, or even healthy options which you order from different apps, like it is healthy, they claim. they will definitely add preservatives and certain chemicals to make it look fresh and look more colorful, more brighter, and you get an impression that it is bright, but it is healthy, but it is not. Okay, so we all do this and we all consume it, and we all will suffer also if you don't change. It's not like you eat this and then you do exercise and it will get over. Your diet, if you don't control, because anyway it's always 80-90% is about the diet. Remaining 10-20% is about the extra exercises which you do for losing the extra fat or other things. But diet is all wrong, and then you cannot survive. Okay, so we all do this, we all consume it, and if you don't consume these kind of oily foods and all, you will consume the other one, the chocolates, the sugar, the cereals, the cornflakes. There are many things which you feel it is healthy, but it is indeed not healthy. Okay. So this and all, do you have any idea how much sugar it has? The sugar content of each, like one small Pepsi can which we have, right? We all have it. That one tin will have that much sugar which you see on screen. But literally it is fully sugar only. And these people, they know that, and they know that now the world is realizing that. So they will come up with their new agenda of, they will tell, don't buy that other Coke if you are health conscious, do the diet Coke or the black Coke or zero Coke, different names they tell, which is having zero sugar, they claim. But still, if you buy it and drink, it will be the same taste as the other one. So how are they getting that? They are adding another one. Okay, try to find out what is that substitute, which even WHO told that is not healthy. They are adding something else which gives you that sweetening effect in the zero and diet Coke. So still you are getting something unhealthy only. Okay, don't think they just cut the original sugar cube and put something else to make it sweetened. It doesn't make it healthy. It is still harmful for your body, and WHO has warned against it. So in all this context, you should know a little bit static about diabetes. Okay, there is type 1 diabetic and type 2. Type 1 is genetic, already like from your parents you get it, and then there is no reversal of that, no reversal, no prevention, no insulin. The insulin you need in your body which will do the controlling and all that. Biology part I am not going, but still your pancreas and insulin functioning will not be there, it will be zero. So your body cannot adjust to sugar. Okay, but other one which we all get because of our consumption, our lifestyle, our insulin resistance will be affected. So obesity will come as per our aging, and that is our body mass index. Okay, height to weight ratio, this and all will be wrong, and our pancreas functioning will cause problem. Our insulin production will reduce, and then through lifestyle changes we can prevent it. And there is other diagnosis and treatment methods also in both Ayurveda and both in this thing, it's there. And as I told, when you control your food, its diet itself, it will get cured. And symptoms of either one of diabetes, like you feel thirsty very frequently, frequent urination, blur vision, healthy lifestyle, it is needed under medical supervision. And if it's not treated, it will cause complications. So this is type 1, type 2 diabetes. And one more type is there which will come for pregnant women and all during the maternal diabetics kind of thing. That is another one, which is a temporary thing which comes at that phase of the woman. Okay, so these are three types of diabetics. And in today's article, they are telling about a study. Okay, a study which is done by Madras Diabetes Research Foundation along with ICMR, Indian Council of Medical Research, and the Union Health Ministry. And these data you should note down. 11.4% of India's population, that is 10.13 crore people, are living with diabetes. Okay, out of 140 crore people, 10 crore people are living with diabetes. 15% or 13 crore people are pre-diabetic, meaning on the way to diabetics. Okay, which maybe we all will include. And then 28% would be considered to be obese. Obese means again extra weight. Okay, so these things are very crucial, very significant, and people should take it seriously. And there's a term which the author is using, or the world will also use, the ultra processed food. Okay, not processed food, ultra processed food. That is all our things which we have on a daily basis: the carbonated drink, instant cereals, chips, drink, flavored drink, instant noodles, cookies, ice cream, pizza, yogurt, energy bar. Okay, you have the yoga bar, energy bar, and all these have some form of sugar or preservatives, processed meat products, powdered infant formulas, because everyone now, because in their, like, husband is working, wife is working, nobody has time to handle the kitchen. Okay, so they both are having instant things which you can just buy it, then put it in hot water and then consume, or just put it in the oven and then consume. So in USA and all, long back they are doing that. That is why USA, almost 75% of the people are living on prescribed medication. They almost everyone are having some form of the other medicine, because they, in their breakfast, they'll have a non-veg, like a beef steak kind of thing they'll have, and they'll have sugar, like Kellogg's, or this cornflakes will be there. Or for children, for babies also, they have instant powdered and these things and all, which most of the things are banned in many countries, but still their lifestyle is like that. And every day they have 2 to 3 this Coke, energy drink, and many things they have, it's part of their lifestyle. Okay, so it is very bad, and WHO has warned that if you consume this on a daily basis or a regular basis, this ultra processed food, it will affect your health very, very badly, which you cannot reverse it. Okay, so scientific evidence shows that these things, right, it will have high sugar, high fat, high salt. All these things will cause a risk of diabetes, and later even obesity will cause even heart problems, and ultimately death also. So people who consume that, in 10% increase in the consumption of ultra processed food a day is associated with 15% higher risk of type 2 diabetes among adult. Okay, so again, when you do this processing, right, it actually changes the full structure of the food. The cosmetic additives, colors, flavors, all these things are added, so the nutrition actually completely goes away. Okay, you don't think that with the vegetables you process it and make something in the noodles and all, you put it, the nutrients are all gone. Okay, that's why many people who are health conscious and all just boil it little bit and then eat it, or raw itself you eat the fruits and vegetables, because once you cook it, once you process it, the nutrition value at each stage goes down. Okay, so now the people eat more, gain weight, risk of diabetes, chronic diseases, so heart attacks and deaths happen. More than 4 servings of ultra processed food a day were much more at a risk of cardiovascular mortality than those who took 2 servings a day or less than 2 servings a day, meaning you have to reduce the consumption. Okay, so all cause of mortalities are there, and the sales are going down actually in the high income countries, meaning these foreign people, this USA, Europe, they have understood this because their health, it's going bad, and they are, if you know, they are adopting more of yoga, more of Ayurveda, more of vegetarianism, veganism, many things this foreign people have understood now, because they have already lost many people in these diseases. Okay, so that is why these companies has to still do business. So they're compensating losses. How they'll do? They will target the low and middle income countries. So now in Asia and African countries and South American countries and all, this market is booming much more than before. Okay, so they are spending billions of rupees. You know, all the celebrities are acting in that, sports people are acting in that, and everyone who celebrities, heroine, actresses and all, you would have seen, they will come in an interview and tell, I don't have sugar, I don't have this thing. The same heroine you will see in having like a Maaza or a Coke or a Pepsi, you will see them. Okay, so it's not like these are all poisonous things and all, but still these things, you claim something in your own life and you promote it to make others have it. That is a double stand. Okay, so these things are happening, and the food industry, they put the blame on the people. They tell that you people don't exercise, you people don't do this thing. These things are all part of, like, full world is eating, so don't blame us. That is what the food industry will tell. So marketing is targeting all the generations, especially the children, because they will see these ads of Maggie and these chocolates and all the ice creams and pizza, yogurt, all these things. Children are the ones who see it. Even in the supermarket, if you go, you would have noticed all these things will not be in the higher rack, it will be in the lower rack. Okay, because so that children itself can reach it. Have you noticed that? In supermarket, there are hundreds of strategies, which in any other class I'll teach you. So supermarkets, they do this purposely that children can take it and then put it in your cart. Okay, so like that, they target these through celebrities, through cartoon characters, anything which can attract children. So because when children buys it, obviously it will reach the home and others also will consume, and like that, the sweetened beverages and all these things are reaching across the low income countries now. And so exercise all is fine, but policy regulation has to come. The government has to mandatorily do something, some restrictions on this marketing maybe you have to do, or like you see cigarettes, alcohols and all, there is a rule for you promoting. Okay, many people don't do that, like pan masala, many things which has problem. Celebrities, everybody don't dare to go and promote it, because some action can go against them. So now strong regulation should be there against this thing, and author is suggesting very drastic things. You should know this is the most important body, FSSAI. In all your thing, anything you have at your home now nearby, a chocolate or a Maggie or anything, it will be written FSSAI certified. Okay, and if it's vegetarian, it will be a green label, and it will be a red label, and they give all the ingredients, everything is fine. Okay, but still they don't tell you like this will cause you diabetes, this will cause heart attack, this has oil that will spoil in the long term. That things they don't write. In cigarette packets you see, right, they are writing it will cause death, it will cause cancer, but these things they don't write. So many developed countries have started doing that in certain small aspects. So India also should adopt it, and India should start putting warning labels on all the junk food. That is what the author is suggesting. Okay, so a legal framework should come. Simply telling the people is not enough. Law should come. People should adhere to that law. Like, for example, we already have this infant milk substitutes feeding bottle one act is there in India. Okay, India's code is there, which actually reduce the growth of commercial baby food and other fake things and many things, like against even not only the food which they take, even the, if you see Johnson, that baby powder is there which they put on their on the babies, or even the food milk bottles, okay, the plastic used, many things have been under control now. So same like that, try to bring the laws for unhealthy food and beverages also, because the time is high now, time has come, okay. And there should be definition, you should define what is healthy food, because people, there are many dummy apps nowadays. When startup started, many people are starting something and all telling they are healthy, okay. You take your Zomato or Swiggy and simply search healthy food, at least 100 restaurants will list down, okay. But do you think everybody are really healthy and they give you only the real one? When they package something and give it to you, obviously some processing is being done, unless it is cut fruits or vegetables, okay. In that also sometimes it comes something which is injected into it. So that is why these things should be properly put inside law. Like government of South Africa, Norway, Mexico, all have taken similar actions. India, because we are trying to become like a leader in climate change, a leader in bringing the global south countries to the platform, India is leading in many places. So like that, why not India show to the world that we should bring some stringent laws in food processing, because this affects the entire world. So that is why author is suggesting for India to do it, and that is the entire article. Now the second one, very important science article for your GS3 mains, okay. GS3 mains, you know, it is having science and technology and environment and all. So in that chemistry Nobel Prize is given to these three people, okay. The names are not important unless you are giving SSC or PSC exam, but it's given for what? It's given for the synthesis of quantum dot. So quantum dot, in this article they have taken an example, okay. Like suppose there is a bus, okay. Let me just draw it and show it to you here, okay. You suppose there is a bus in which you are traveling, a normal bus, okay. A bus is there in which you know, a lot of people will be there inside this, and you are sitting. So if it's suppose 30 seats are there and just 15 people are there, so it will be very calm, it will be very quiet, there will be no pushing, one has to get down, one has to get in, it's all very smooth. So it's very one kind of property you can tell. Now what if in this 30 people capacity you put 200 people, okay, some in metros and all you would have seen. So there now the properties of these people, how they behave, how these things, it will be completely different. It will fully like same like that. There's an example is telling. So considering this, suppose there is this thing, it's a circuit, nano chip or things which you have in your mobile and all, you will see like Samsung or LG, everybody keeps claiming that, okay, now it's ours is like just 7 nanometer, ours is 5 nanometer, 2 nanometer, meaning the chip size is going smaller and smaller in the transistor, in the phones, in the computer, everything, you know. First it used to be big computer, then it became laptop, then it became tablet, then mobile phone, the chips came. Now even very like handheld lightweight devices are there. The new LED TVs, you take the OLED screens and all, LED screens and all are very thin, that if you have an iPhone with you, that iPhone is even thicker compared to the TV screen. TV screen is that much thin, that much lightweight, thin TV it is. So these things, how are they able to achieve, is because of nanotechnology. Now quantum is again part of it, where they have now found out that in a material, if you very tightly pack the atoms, okay, the atoms will be there, usually some gaps will be there in most of the things, you are making it like full tight pack, that there is no breathing space, that much atoms you are like densely packing. And that technology, okay, that technology, when you do like that, and when light falls on it, it behaves in different way, okay, in different colors it will emit because of the frequency and wavelength. This thing they have found out. The Nobel Prize is given for the effect of, and these things are called quantum dot, meaning when too many packed things are there, too many packed atoms are there, that one unit of packed atom, that is one dot, okay, one quantum dot. So that if you take here, what they are telling is, okay, this is not there in the Hindu, these are tiny crystals often consisting of a few thousand of atoms. It's not like millions or trillions, thousands of atoms made from semiconductor materials. And it will be like, if you see ratio, they are telling earth is there and football is there. So that much difference is there, right? So like that, there is a size ratio of quantum dot to a football is about the same as a football to a earth. So that much tiny material they're talking about, quantum dot, which has a lot of atoms, thousands of atoms inside that. So because their size is like that on nanometric scale, their quantum effect or their properties or characteristics also will be something special. And special in the sense, when you put light onto it, okay, different light onto it, the colors which will come out will be different. that I'll show you. And because of that, the applications, that is what UPSC usually ask in this section prelims: TV screens, illumination sources, biomedical imaging, producing photons from quantum communication, making better and cheaper solar cells. So all these places is the applications of quantum dot, which high chances there in prelims UPSC they will ask. And then give me a second. Okay. So here if you see, what they're telling is, if the size of that is 2 nanometer, that quantum dot, it will emit blue light. If it is 3 nanometer, green light. 4 orange, yellow, orange, red. So this means what is happening actually? You know the electromagnetic spectrum, which is part of your syllabus. Actually, you should study EM spectrum. Okay. Basically, you have this ultraviolet, infrared, all these things are there, but the main visible light spectrum, about which UPSC 2022 question came, okay, visible light spectrum is what? Your VIBGYOR, okay, or violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange and red. In this, red has the highest frequency and violet has the highest wavelength. Sorry, it's a reverse, okay, red has the highest wavelength and this has the highest frequency. And frequency and wavelength are inversely proportional, meaning red has high wavelength but low frequency. Okay, that's why red is used in danger signs and all these things. If you know, far away you should see the road and the board and all. That's why red is put. So because very far away you will see it. Okay. And other colors also, which is near to it, red, orange, yellow. In PK movie, you would have seen Amir Khan is wearing a yellow helmet because he wanted God to see him from far away, because he's searching for God in that movie. So that is the concept. The wavelength of the right end of the colors which you see are higher. And here if you see, the atom size, when it's like increasing, going on increasing 2 to 3 to 4 to 7 nanometer, the color which emits is one which has higher wavelength. When it is the smaller one, it is the one which has like blue, one which has the higher frequency. Meaning if it's violet, meaning if it's even small size, maybe violet it will emit. So these color is what they will use in their LED applications or TV applications and all. And this is what is written in today's article in a very technical way. I have told you with pictures so that it understands better. And more details if it comes, we'll see. But else I think even if you have to write a 10 marker about quantum dot and its applications and prelims questions, I think this much is enough. But electromagnetic spectrum, please study. Okay, you should know this wavelength frequency concept correctly. And again, ultraviolet will be there. Ultraviolet will be to the left of this. Okay, one second. The screen is not... Okay, so here spectrum wise, if you take this side, it will be the UV. Okay, and within UV also there is UVA, UVB, UVC. Then all you should know from sun which one is coming. Like that ultraviolet you should know. Beyond red, in the other side of red, right, there will be the infrared, which will have even different wavelength. So like that, visible light, infrared, and then the full thing you should know actually, like gamma rays, X-rays, microwave rays is there. Like that, different rays are there which completes the electromagnetic spectrum, which I have already taught, or in our science classes also ma'am has explained it. I have told it in multiple occasions. So these are the basics as your homework you should do, because the Nobel Prize this time is given for this thing. Okay, so now as an interaction session, you can tell me, because we all consume junk food, especially if you are in hostels and all, Maggie at least you'll be having almost every 3 days or every 2 days, or daily you are having maybe. So you can tell that which one is like hard for you to let go. Like for us it will be maybe, because we also eat street food, we eat chocolates, we eat ice creams, we eat. So just as an interaction, we'll just put this kind of things at the end of the videos every day. So try to tell in comment section. Go and watch the Israel video, very important. And test series students, please don't miss out. Offers are ending. And you will not get it after October 15th, because there's no point. You have to study it for the 222 days. No point coming after 30-40 days. So the WhatsApp number is given. Please contact me. I'll come up with the next video. Until then, keep following us on WhatsApp and Instagram. Thank you.